Hello everyone, Tommy J here and welcome to Heroic League of Explorers. So in this video we're going to be versing Heroic Sun Raider Phaerix, and we're going to be doing that using this priest deck right here. Now, I know normally my videos are 100% basic and I do try to stick to that as much as I can. However, when it's just going to require so much RNG that you literally have to try it 1,000 times, I don't think that's worth it. And I'm not going to lie to you, this is one of those fights. However, including two cards, or two sets of two, I guess, that are both common, actually make this fight much easier. So they are Silence and Inner Fire. In the place of Silence, what you can get, sorry, it's not a basic card, it's all cards, is the Owl. So the Ironbeak Owl, if you have that. It's not quite as efficient because it costs 2, however it does give you that 2/1 body on the board, whereas the Silence is literally just a spell that you'll use and it's just Silence but giving you nothing else. Anyway, the way I see it, there are 2 ways you can go about this fight, provided you have Inner Fire and Silence. Now, the first is you steal the Sun Rod and you buff it. One problem with free-to-play decks is you're missing key cards, like, what are they called? The Death Caller, which that 2/8 taunt, that when it dies summons a minion for your opponent. So you can't buff something like that. However, having a 0/5 on your side of the board on turn, say, 3, after you Shadow Word Pain it, is quite handy and is very good because it gives you that thing you can just buff. The other way you can go about this fight is silence it and kill it, and then he's not immune for the rest of the fight because it doesn't respawn, so you never have to worry about it again. However, I kind of prefer the stealing it and buffing it method, but both should work. Disclaimer, I have tried this a few times, and I have gotten very close with both ways, and then either made a mistake or just lost, essentially. Anyway, turn 1, let's drop the Mulligan Raider. Now, there are a few pieces of this deck that really are quite necessary. I'll Shadow Word Pain it, steal it right now. The first is obviously Inner Fire. You're going to need to buff something, and you're going to have a very hard time not buffing something if you're using free-to-play cards. And that's just how it is. Like, you don't really have a way around that. Shadow Word Pain, not going to help me. Let's get a shield. Ooh. What I'm going to do is drop the Grunt instead, because this is potentially going to give me something good, whereas this definitely protects it for a turn, gives me an extra card. Ah, that's annoying. Melloc Tidehunter. Let's buff this, see what we get out of it. Holy Nova, that's not going to help us at all. And he's going to kill it next turn either way, damn it. Well, let's just play this out, and I'll just talk a bit about what we want to do. Ideally, like right then, had we drawn a Divine Spirit, that would have been pretty much perfect. Like, pretty damn ideal. Oh. Okay, he's not killing it. That's fine by me. So, we have a Holy Nova. Holy Nova will more or less finish these guys off. I'll take a bit of damage, but so will he, and I feel like that's worth it. Now, Gurubashi Berserker is another way you can quite easily win this fight. It's the times I've gotten close without using the Rod of the Sun, I've used Gurubashi Berserker because you can buff its health and then you don't even really need the Inner Fire. You can just get lucky with things on the board. So, ooh, what can I do? I can make it an 8/8. Probably not quite sufficient. What weapons he got out? What I might do is Shadow Word Pain that, heal this, and sit. If I can draw a Divine Spirit, this is going to get insane. I mean, even a 12/12 is better than what it would have been if he hits it with the weapon. And I get a Divine Spirit. Nope, not hitting it. Okay, Divine Spirit me. A 20/20. No. You can always hope. You always have to hope. This is Hearthstone. Yeah, as you can see, this guy plays a bit oddly, to say the least. He makes some weird decisions. Could have killed this, chose not to. I'm not going to judge, to each their own. But, yeah, the AI still isn't perfect, thankfully. And if it was, we would have some serious problems. See, right now I actually have a fairly strong board. As he drops a Sunwalker, which I desperately need a silence for. Urabashi. So how can I do this? The Gurubashi will die either way, this one. If I attack. So let's hold off, I won't attack. I'll potentially give him back his rod. But I hopefully... Ah, no, that's it, I'm dead. That's too much damage, that'll kill me. He is quite good at going for the face. Well, apparently he BMs a little. Yeah. So really, you just need to play this intelligently and hope you get lucky with your cards. As I said, there are those two routes. You can silence it, get rid of it, and just play the game, or you can try and buff it. Personally, I like the buff, as I said. Alright, let's give this another go. I actually really like this fight. Now, I feel like this fight is easier than it should be, because you can silence this rod. Like, I don't think silencing the rod... Oh, I guess it's more fair game design from Blizzard's point of view. Like, if we couldn't silence it, this fight would be much harder, and you would be much more limited in what you could do. Like, I haven't drawn a Shadow Word Pain. Without that, I can't kill this thing. This thing will kill me. I might just let it take the hit. See if I draw it. 1 in 13 chance of drawing what I want. Nope, that's not it. Alright, let's drop the Heroic Raider. Coining. Oh, coining one of his 5/5s. Oh no, Looming Presence. That's fine. He does like to mill himself. If you can find a way to survive against this boss, Fatigue Warrior or Freeze Mage even to an extent, you can probably just sit here and eat it. And he'll die. Obviously you will need to kill the rod, otherwise you won't take fatigue damage, but yeah. Fiery War Axe, so I will Acidic Swampooze next turn. And I'll drop the Tide Hunter as well. Give me something else on the board. So obviously this isn't going in an ideal manner. Ooh. 5. I think that's worth the Holy Nova. Now, if I silence this, I can get it out of the way completely. Let's give it a go this way. We'll see what happens. I mean, last time I went the buffing route, I didn't get the cards I need. This time, I'm just going hard out. Depending on what I draw, I might play the Frostwolf, otherwise I might play the Gurubashi. Probably the Frostwolf based on that. Ooh. Okay, now let's play the Frostwolf. I want to get it down. He can kill 2 minions, which means that he's smaller next turn. And I can... yeah, I can heal this up fairly comfortably. Those 3 into that, him into that, heal him up. Okay, so first off, you're killing that, you have to. You 3 are killing this Voodoo Doctor to heal that. And I'm actually going to get the Gurubashi down. I know it's a bit more risky than healing myself, but I do need the board presence, otherwise I'm just flat out going to lose, and there's nothing I'll be able to do. Through the flame. That's painful. Okay, Gurubashi Berserker again. So, let's take that out, because it hits very hard. I'll heal myself, and 7 damage to Phaerix's face. Fireguard Destroyer, 7 damage. Not going to be able to live through that without a Shadow Word Death. I can heal that and take that out. I can hit that. Taunts, that will do. Actually, let me kill this first, see what pops out. So this lets me live. How much damage do I have on my board? He has potential flame strike. Oh. Ooh. What's he got? Zerka. That is bull. Simply put, that is absolute bull. Alright. Shouldn't have healed that, because it's dead anyway. Yeah, that's game. Oh, if it hadn't hit that. Damn buffed minion, my Frostwolf. Poor guy. Anyway, let's give this another go. Now seeing both ways and how they can go, and it's not actually as hard as it first appears.
Anduin versus Sun Raider Phaerix.
Alrighty, Shadowed Pain, that's a good start. Goldshaft Footman, not bad. Could prevent some damage, however, I'm going to ditch these two in the hopes of getting something to buff. The Silence and this is pretty much ideal. If I were to draw 3 buffs in my next 3 cards, I think that would be literally the perfect hand. That's a lie. Okay, 2 out of 2. Let's Shadowed Pain. And then I'll hold it. I could silence it right now, just in case, but I don't think I... Ooh, no, now I will. Now I'll definitely silence it. Oh no, Looming Presence. Sorry. I thought he was about to play a Hoplite. And I was a little upset. Okay, Frostwolf. Not ideal at all. So I guess I'll silence it, heal myself, and turn. Really, I could have held that silence until a Hoplite came out to see what I draw. Maybe I can buff it so it survives, maybe I can't. But, I mean, right now I can't, as you can see. I'm going to play these 2 minions in the hopes that I can get a Frostwolf out. Okay, he really didn't like that card. Let's get a Frostwolf down. Next turn, I can Goldshire and Frostwolf. Arcanite Reaper. I hope I get a little minion because that way I can... No, I need to Swamp Ooze anyway. So let's... yeah, Swamp Ooze. Frostwolf. Heal self. And hit him in the face. I'm trying to fish for a silence before I get this Hoplite. Ooh. Okay, Shadowed Death. What I'm going to do is drop both of these, pop that, finish off the Sunwalker, use that on that. He probably has a Flame Strike, to be honest, but I don't really have much of an option. And this Frostwolf is nice and beefy, thankfully. So let's get this Frostwolf healed, and then after this turn I'll focus all heals on myself. But this Frostwolf is my best chance. Wild Pyromancer. Holy fire. Ouch. That's actually very well played. Wow. Let's heal this. May as well Divine Spirit it. And go face. Fireguard Destroyer. Oh. That's brutal. That's game. Oh, not necessarily. Double Shadow Word Death. Let's heal self and go for his face. Tolvia Hoplite. Wonder what happens if you draw. Oh, we're not going to draw. Oh no. Is there any way I can win this? Power Word Shield. Needed a Power Word Shield into an Inner Fire. That was literally the only way. Okay, let's see if he plays dumb and runs the Hoplite into the Frostwolf. He is not dumb. Unfortunate. We were so close. It's within 1 turn of winning. Alrighty. I love the way he says that. Alright, Shadowword Pain, Divine Spirit. Very, very good combo. I'm excited. Alright. Provided he doesn't get a turn 2 weapon, or 3 weapon, that's perfect. Let's see what we draw. Silence. Pretty happy with this, to be honest. Pretty happy. What's he coining out? It'll be the weapon, yeah. In a fire? Alright. Let's kill this. And I'll drop the silence on it so he doesn't target it. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. If it's silenced, I don't think he attacks it. Now I can instantly give myself a 10-10. Oh. Or I can go for more. Let's drop this.
I protect the temple.
What would be absolutely ideal right now would be damn. I was going to say that other card, Powered Shield. So let's hit that and just go for his face.
I protect the temple.
If I put some healing into myself, I should beat him. Unless he draws an Arcanite Reaper. No, even then, that should be game. So let's drop that just as insurance. Oh! Suicide. He saw he was done. He knew he didn't have a chance. He was going out with style. Alright, awesome. Yeah, so there that was. I guess that is the buffing strategy going absolutely perfectly. However, both strategies do work. Now, as I said before, this probably took me, honestly, somewhere between 12 and 15 attempts. I did get within one turn of winning 3 or 4 times at least. So it is very possible to go either way. Now, having said that, if you don't have a silence, you're going to struggle with this fight. You really are. Any extra silence you can put in, particularly cheap ones like the Iron Decal, very good. Annoyatrons would be good for that extra little bit of delay if you wanted them. And any other buffs would be good as well, such as Velen's Chosen. And things like that. Yeah, anyway guys, that is about it. This has been Heroic Sun Raider Phaerix. With almost a basic deck, just those 2 common cards. So yeah, if you want some extra cards you might want to add to the deck, aside from the ones I just mentioned, check the description because I will try and put some in there, if I can think of any more. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to favorite, like, and or subscribe. And remember, I'll be putting all of these heroic guides up on my channel, so feel free to check them out as well. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Tommy J. Have a good one.